In the world of combat sports, the line between confidence and arrogance is very thin. Many fighters cross this line, thinking they can disrespect their opponents without consequences. Today, we're going to revisit 6 moments where extremely arrogant fighters got what they deserved quickly and painfully. I'm Julio, you're on the Cage Combat channel, and welcome to Top 6 Instant Karma in MMA. Michael Venom Page, or simply MVP, started his professional career in 2012 and quickly gained attention with his unique fighting style and spectacular knockouts. When he joined Bellator in 2013, he continued to impress, racking up a series of victories and being compared to greats like Anderson Silva. But there was a problem. With each victory, MVP became more arrogant. His taunts and mockery during fights became frequent, and he seemed to believe he was invincible. With a perfect record of 14 wins and no losses, the hype around him only grew. However, everything changed in his 15th fight against Brazilian Douglas Lima. Undeterred by MVP's provocations, Lima kept his cool and waited for the right moment to strike. Midway through the fight, he unbalanced MVP with a perfect low kick and then finished with a devastating uppercut. That night, Lima not only broke MVP's 7-year undefeated streak, but also gave the English fighter a good lesson in humility. In June 2001, New Zealand boxer Alex Hanan was involved in an episode that went down in history, boasting an undefeated record of 13 fights. Hanan bragged incessantly during interviews, belittling his opponent, Russian Andrei Makalovich. Makalovich in turn was also undefeated with 15 fights, but preferred to stay humble and focused. Even before the bell rang, Hanan showed his disrespectful side. During the traditional glove touch, he surprised Makalovich with a low, sneaky punch, trying to gain a psychological advantage, but if that was his intention, he failed miserably. When the fight began, Makalovich wasted no time and completely dominated Hanan. The Russian showed his technical and physical superiority, leaving Hanan with no chance. The New Zealander's arrogance was punished in exemplary fashion, and he left the ring with a humiliating defeat.
With the knockdown off the left hook. Misses with his right hand and works, and there's the hook again, and he goes again. The second knockdown in this second round for Andrei Mikhailovich. He wobbles back up.
35 seconds to finish.
He takes another shot and more. And here they come, and there's the stoppage. And it's a victory for the Russian Kiwi, Andrei Mikhailovich, on the big stage here in Australia for the first time.
In July 2015, Greg Jackson and Cornelius Whitlock faced off at the Friday Night Fights event. Cornelius, at 31, was a Golden Glove with a lot of experience and came off 3 consecutive victories in the professional circuit. Greg Jackson, at 26, was in his first year in the league and had a modest amateur boxing record with 6 losses and 4 wins. In the second round, Cornelius, the clear favorite, landed a direct punch that knocked Jackson down. Taking advantage of the moment, Cornelius began to mock Jackson, doing a taunting dance while the opponent was still trying to recover. But as the saying goes, the fight isn't over until it's over. In the third round, Jackson came back with everything. He seized the first opportunity and landed a brutal sequence of punches, knocking Cornelius out on his feet. The referee had to stop the fight by technical knockout. Cornelius learned the hard way that underestimating an opponent can be a big mistake. Vitaly Klitschko, the legendary Ukrainian boxer, had over 40 wins and only 2 losses in his career. Known for his composure and respect for opponents, Vitaly was a model of professionalism. But in 2012, when defending his title against controversial Englishman Derek Chisora, these qualities were put to the test. Chisora did everything to destabilize Vitaly before the fight. During pre-fight events, he slapped the Ukrainian in the face, and on another occasion spat water in his face. Vitaly, however, kept his cool and did not react to the provocations. In the ring, Vitaly showed why he is considered a legend. Even after injuring his left shoulder in the first round, he dominated Chisora with just one hand and won by unanimous decision. Vitaly's humiliating victory showed that respect and technique always prevail over arrogance. At UFC 243, American Nadia Kaisen was involved in one of the most unsportsmanlike moments in MMA. At the start of her fight against Korean Jin Young Kim, Kaisen raised her hand to simulate a friendly glove touch. Jin Young Kim responded to the gesture but was surprised by a sneaky punch to the stomach while her guard was down. Jin Young Kim's response was immediate and brutal. She landed a clean cross to Kaisen's chin, knocking her down in the first few seconds of the fight. Although Kaisen resisted momentarily in the second round, Jin Young Kim finished with a relentless sequence to the body, sealing the American's defeat. In a local event in Bulgaria, Zdravko Tarnaziev, known for his provocative behavior, faced Aitor Gaspar, a Spanish fighter with a respectable record. From the start, Zdravko made a point of belittling Gaspar, taunting him during interviews and even at the weigh-in. When the fight began, Zdravko continued his provocations, confident that he could dominate the opponent. However, Gaspar kept his cool and waited for the right moment to strike. Zdravko attempted a risky move but missed, leaving himself vulnerable. Gaspar seized the opportunity and landed a quick and precise sequence of punches, knocking Zdravko down. The referee stopped the fight, declaring Gaspar the winner by technical knockout. Zdravko's arrogance was punished, and he learned that disrespecting an opponent can be costly. These were 6 epic moments of instant karma in MMA and boxing. Taunting and arrogance have their price, and these fighters learned it the hard way. Do you remember any other epic moments of instant karma? Leave a comment. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to check out our other videos on the channel, and make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share on social media. It really helps YouTube understand that our content is relevant. I'm Julio, and this was another episode of Cage Combat. Big hug and see you next time.